right, and here we go. Galactus in the house. Not gonna do a full-on unboxing, blah blah blah, because there's gonna be plenty of those. Plenty of people chasing it. And I just wanna give you a few quick thoughts on this guy. My impressions, awesome. Very few paint flaws. Almost zero complaints on this one. But I do just want to give a nice close look at that outfit. They mixed a lot of textures and patterns and alternating colors, and they did a lot of nice stuff. Hints of color everywhere. I haven't pushed him with articulation too much. I'm more of a museum type pose guy. I don't really I don't go for the toy photography too hard. I have a little fun, but we'll get a nice walk around with this guy. Look at all that detail. I'll start off in one spot while we're here. So the lights for the head, get that switch. They're good, but if you notice, these two helmet lights are way brighter than the eyes and the sides of the headpiece there. So I don't know if that's supposed to be or not. I mean, they definitely work. They're catching the light, but they're just nowhere near as bright as those other pieces on the head. And after a quick cut, I just flipped them around because my windows and everything, my light sources are aiming this way, so this looks better. But yeah, see, you got the little blue paint points in there, lots of nice detail. So the lights on the head are on. I'm not getting any light from this button. I don't know if you're supposed to, so I'll have to see some reviews and see if that's the case. There's the back, and let me light the chest up, because yeah, when you light the chest, then the back comes on as well. So that works, and that's nice and bright. But let's keep panning again. Just the textures on here, the patterns in which they did that is just really good. They fucking nailed it. The skirt piece is really nice as well. Let's take a look at those hands. Nice textures and such in those as well. And coming down, here's the skirt. All that curvy goodness in there. Really nice. I did have like some really minor paint issues, but it is what it is. There's nothing that's gonna destroy the taste in my mouth there. So look, we got darker blue here, back to this base blue. See stuff like this. I have that little scuff there, got a little blue bleeding on there. Very minor, but for the sake of the video and the close-ups, we'll talk about it. He is quite sturdy. You do have to really find that footing. You have to make sure that you got that footing, but yeah, he's good. I mean, I don't think he's gonna fall. Here so you can see the lights all working together. the chest with the helmet and the eyes. Again, the eyes are nice, they're lit, but they're not impressive. I wish they would have been super bright. And when you take his head off as well, there's a looks like a little peg for the light. Almost looks like there's a bulb in the neck piece, kind of like the Sentinel. But that doesn't work on mine or at all. I don't know. Love the detail there, that little depth. You got some silver touches there. Really, really nice. Coming in that chest piece. So yeah, I'm gonna get them hooked up on the shelf. Show you how I have them with my villains and the villain theme. Fingers and stuff are really nice. It feels kind of rubbery, the pegs for the fingers. Like when you get it, you'll feel it just kind of like moves. It's soft. You can tell the pegs are soft, is what I'm saying. And again, yeah, his balance is good. You just have to, anytime I move him, even from flat surface to flat surface, I have to find the weight again and kind of shift the weight and everything. If I lift him up right now, his legs will kind of close in a bit because right now they're spread and like the weight is planted. So once you move that weight, the legs kind of, you know, wiggle. So you're just gonna have to constantly reset that whenever you move them. But when you do find that sweet spot, you're good. So I got the those 3 3/4 Silver Surfer. I feel like they should have gave us this with the haslab in chrome, since this is only a 5 POA. It would have been easy to chrome, or even a pre-posed on the board in chrome. Like this size just makes it feel way mightier. If you look at that compared to him, it's insane. I did want to share too the mouthpieces. They are really nice. The paint is really good. The skin comes off really natural. I did have some rushy paint on my teeth. So I repainted the teeth on my open mouth one and added a little satin finish to it. But this is how they look, and they're rubber. So it helps getting them in, and it helps like pushing them to the edges where they need to be. But I would have preferred a hard plastic. But this does the job. And again, the finish is really nice. There's a little speckling on it, and looks really good. So that's the redid teeth, and you'll see in the photos I add how they looked beforehand. Mr. Galactus. Thanos up to his knees. Now, of course, he should be infinitely huge, but what do you want? Are you not entertained? This thing is a fucking beast. Woo! I can't even tell you how fucking sick this is. Hopefully, y'all got this. And I want to show one more thing, because my girl just came in. I had already put him up on the shelf, and I was like, oh, you know, the headlight's up, but I got to tap the button. I can't reach the button at this point. This is the height of my hand. I was like, yeah, I'll show you the chest and shit, but, you know, I was like, I'm not taking them back down and moving all these figures. I don't know how they did it. But fuck around. You press the chest and the headlights up. I thought you had to do them independently. So I'm like crazy happy, because I was just thinking I was only gonna have the chest if I ever wanted to show anybody. Because again, that's all I could reach at this point. So yeah, that works out really cool. I don't know how that works, but yeah, because if you take the head off, you can light the head up independently. It has its own button. So if you didn't know that, like I didn't know that, get excited. And there we go. I'm gonna leave y'all with this shot. It's right by my work desk, so I could look over at this all day and just marvel at the greatness. All pun intended. Gorgeous. All right, y'all.